My name is Sinfo. Hello, and welcome back to Satisfactory. We are going to continue off what we did last time, which was basically stacking as much stuff as we can into the Z-axis when it comes to stuff like this, shaking the camera really fast. I've also noticed that in the videos that have been coming out, there's been some lag, so, you know, hopefully that gets fixed in the next videos or so, but if it's not, I'll work on it. I'm working on it. Don't be too sad about it. Alright, so let's take a look at what we're doing here. This is probably part of our old system here. I see here that we have a smelter, and all of these smelters are supposed to be assigned to iron, it seems like. So that's what I'm gonna do. So assign all of these to iron. And we're just gonna kind of see what system we were doing there. It's been like, you know, a long time since we've done any of this. And when I say we've, I mean me. I had like surgery. I also had like, you know, prior obligations. They kept preventing me from going further in life. You know how it is, the human experience. But now, I'm free to do some streaming. So let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy our time together. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We have this assembly that's making a rotor. And from there, right, we also have another assembler that is making smart plating. So it looks like we've already started smart plating like assembly. And it looks like we get backed up here on screws, maybe? No, it kind of looks like everything's moving really fast. Like, it doesn't look like there's any kind of bottlenecks. Which, that's what I like to see, to be honest. Except these aren't coming out fast enough. But it's definitely coming out faster than it would have in our older system. So let's just focus on getting as many of the things that we need online as soon as possible. Let's see, do we have a Bruce out here? I haven't seen a Bruce yet. They're all scared of my machinery now. Alright, so in other words, for right now, we have the assembler for smart plating. We have the rotor, we have a rotor, and we have the industrial plates. Which, you know, that's good for us, but at the same time, we need to also build a lot of other things. So we're gonna leave these the way they are. Everyone's doing oh, I'm getting like these messages only because, wait, where's our buddy? I remember that I deleted the hub and he started becoming a Zen master, but I don't see him anymore. That's really weird. It's kind of unfortunate too, because he was chill. He was, you know, just drinking coffee through his mask. Just being his good old self. Anyway, we'll you know, he'll come back most likely. Poor little buddy. Alright. So let's look at our recipes. We have, well, first of all, we're already making iron ingots on like the fly. I think plates is probably a good start. Right? Plating is probably a good start, but I kind of want to start from something that's a little bit more challenging to make first, and then see if we can like have like offshoots for those like parts. So don't need to worry about. So it's all parts then. Fabric, ooh, that requires like we don't have a mine for that. Stuff that we need a mine for. Industrial plates and iron rods. See, now this is what we're talking about. I think starting in modular frames is good because don't we need the, what's it called? We need the recipe for these items up here, like that little balance beam kind of thing. Then this weird looking, I don't know, cooler looking, refrigerator looking thing. I don't know. It's probably used for that. We already have rotors started. Copper sheets, that will work on the copper mine. We got screws rolling in. We can probably go for another one of those later. Iron ingots, iron plates, iron rods, wires, concrete. Yeah, let's focus on getting the modular frames running with our next one. So what do we need for modular frames? We need an industrial plate, and we need iron rods. Iron rods, I think, can come directly from the iron that we have, but the industrial plate, that's like a completely different service here. I love that I made all these staircase and stuff, and I'm using the conveyors to move up here. Like, and that's probably why I should be using the not using the conveyors. Oh, here's our Zen guy. He's right here. Hey, man. How's your coffee? Cool. All right. Nice to see you. All right, let's go. Let's try to get back up here. So, right now, I think industrial plates are being made by this constructor, and they're made at a pretty slow pace, right? So we probably should make another machine for that, if you want a separate little discourse thing for that. So, let's go ahead and do that. Drop. And lucky for us, we already have our stuff lifted up, so all we need to do is just make another row here and just start from there. So I think to make stuff is cube, foundations, ramp, not ramp, we don't want a ramp, we want a foundation, we want meter. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happening these days, you know. We're parsing it all through life together, folks. Just trying to figure it all out. You know, I've never actually been put under anesthetic before, which is what I actually had to go through for the surgery. And I actually have like a huge fear of it. Like, I don't like being not in control. At least, you know, in real life. When it comes to games, it makes sense, obviously, because if everything was under your control, it'd be a boring game. But in real life, oh boy, I hate that shit. I do not want any part of that, I'll tell you that much. But that's okay now, because we are out of it. It was like a blip. It took like 45 minutes. I'm fine. Suture's all fine. I'm living. Nothing hurts anymore, so we're all good. Also, I'd like to thank a lot of you for, you know, continuing to, you know, watch my videos, join me on Twitter, even just popping up during my streams as, like, you know, what's it called? Ghost viewers? I don't think it's ghost. They call it something specific. Like, there's even, like, emotes for it. Come on, I know this word. Vibers? No, y'all aren't. Well, I mean, you guys do vibe, but I don't think that's the name. Hold up. Sleepers. No, not sleepers. Not resident sleepers. At least I hope you're not resident sleeping during. Well, you can, if you want to. My voice can be soothing. Maybe. I mean, I'm no Markiplier corpse, but I'm definitely a voice. If you need a voice to sleep to, I am there for it. So. Yeah, I forgot. Lurkers, there it is. That's the word, lurkers. Thank you. But yeah, if, yeah, to all you lurkers out there, thank you for joining the stream and supporting this, because, you know, it really tells me that, you know, I can be somewhat entertaining, even if it is only for like a few seconds. So let's continue on making another industrial plate smelter thing, which I think to make an industrial plate, we need screws and iron plates. So we can obviously make another constructor here for iron plates, and that's what I'm going to do actually. But my second worry here is the amount of screws that we're making up here, but it looks like, you know, these guys are basically just churning through them. Like, there's gaps. I think that, you know, we just don't need any more, which is a good thing. And I shouldn't have jumped off here. That's okay, though. Doesn't do that much damage. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's make a constructor first. Give me 1 second. Has a voice check? Voice check. Can I ask what the next goal is? Next goal in the stream or next goal in the game? Next goal in the game right now, we're trying to make an industrial plate constructor, like we did up there. And then we're going to try to make some plating. So we're gonna be like basically making this recipe. The modular frame. We're gonna try to make this modular frame, and I guess I can add a to-do list of it, but it doesn't do this. It's not actually helpful. So, first we need plating to smelt, and then we need screws, I believe. So we're gonna need 2 constructors. Construct. Oh no. Construct. Constructor. There we go. And I believe if I just do this, hot align it. Okay, it says there's something wrong with this. I mean, I think this is okay, but I can't afford it. That's the big problem. So let's go ahead and go get some cordage. It's probably from here. Let me get some cordage over here. When there's nothing on it, why does it matter? Just take it all off. I don't think we're getting any any cordage from these. These are all basically just made out of plates. So what we can do then is go to our copper mine, get some cordage from there, and then, well, actually, do we have some in our box? It's possible we have some in our box, either over here or somewhere else. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, it's not in here. I think there's something. I think there's another box that has like all of their stuff in there. I think, not for sure. There. It doesn't look like we have any of that. Okay. So, yeah, we gotta go to our copper mine over here. I think it stopped all production because we're working specifically on iron right now. But I bet we can make some. Yeah, look at that. Already have, like, too much cable on our hands. Thought I saw something just now. Oh, well, maybe it's just maybe it was just the wind. So let's go ahead and it's not up here; it's down there. I'm so addicted to going upstairs because it's so new to me. All right, Q constructor. build a new constructor right here. That's fine. Do the same over. These are basically side by side. Like, this is more side by side than ever before. But because I don't know. Well, I think we can still fit 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can still do it. It'll be a little tight squeeze, but we can still do it. So let's go ahead and change this constructor for cast screws. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. And then this constructor is for iron plates. And that's fine. Then we press F. Not F. I think it was 3. Yeah, 3. Here. And then we need to connect some power. This is kind of unfortunate for us because I'm pretty sure these power lines are all maxed out. So I need like either a different power line. Yeah, I need to connect a different power line over here. This is 2 out of 4. We'll do this. Put like a second power line over here. Yeah, like right next to this one. It feels defeatist, but what can you do with what you got, you know? And instead of doing that, we'll just add another power line here. And we'll have this one connect to both of these. Or actually, we can connect this one over here as well. To keep with like the whole like each system has its own power idea. Okay. So now what we got is our constructors working on iron plates and cast screws. And then we can build an assembler in front of this to give us some more room to work with. And another area to get industrial plating. Now, the whole thing is, right, I think it's probably going to give it 2 rows of space too, because there might be some, how do you say, there might be a little bit of like algebra with our piping or conveyoring, I should say. That's not what I wanted to do. Reason why I say that is because I kind of want to be able to have extras of certain things. Like, let's say we needed more industrial plates than industrial plating. Or did I say iron plates instead of industrial plating, or did I say industrial plates just now? I don't know. But basically we want some freedom in what we're doing here. So I'm gonna put the assembler up here. I'm gonna build that. Hello, Bruce. I was looking for you earlier. You didn't want to show up. Okay, so I think I want it like right here. Missing 4 rotors. Okay, this is the reason why we're making rotors, because we need more rotors to make assemblers. And more assemblers means more rotors. I just realized that I'm gonna take these rotors. Deal with that. I really need some like just right there. You know, we needed rotors to make a new assembler because we don't have an offshoot, like, you know, of it somewhere. We're basically stuck trying to steal from our own machines. I don't want things to end up that way. But for right now, they are that way, so that way we can like actually get stuff moving and rolling and stuff. Okay, so I want this machine to be a little more leftward. little more upward. So maybe like right here. It's a bit far. Like, let's see. Does that? Can you reach? Flipping may occur. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's break it down. Let's try again. Move it a little farther. This way, maybe. Have a little bit of overhang. And we'll just, you know, add some foundation there, maybe if we need it. This looks a little better, right? And then we just need to tell this assembler to start with reinforced iron plating. Bruce sighting. We don't need. Oh, we need to give it power first, and then we'll think about upgrading the speed of these machines depending on what we need. There's already plating. There's already screws. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. All right. So one of these has like an extra. It's 2. This one. I'm kind of scared about our fuel reserves and stuff. It's not like I've been grabbing a lot of fuel, but it's okay for now. And I think we just need rods for one of these, so I think we just build another constructor on the second layer. And you see how, like, there's this, well, first of all, I didn't know this took up like 2 slots, but second of all, we can break this down later, like this entire conveyor and this conveyor, and then have it split apart somewhere. There's like enough space for it, I think. And if not, I can always increase the size. But right now, it's important to just keep things moving. So yeah, I need feels like, yeah, I'm gonna need another, more spaces here. You guys are just in the way now. Old dreams. Well, I don't even know why you're floating in the air, but that's okay. Because now everything is now organized. Like the mafia. Let's see, conveyor belt here, conveyor belt here. Hold on 1 second. Just do this real quick. No, I'd rather have that open, actually. Okay. Don't need this. So, now we need to add some more foundation for... I kind of wish there was a foundation button, you know? A button that would give us an immediate access to our foundational parts. I'm pretty sure there might be a way to do that, to put that in our quick bar. But I'm far too, like, lazy / not really wanting to find out. We have all the space here, we can probably use it for something. So... I'll probably need more space, actually. Probably 3 for this entire thing. Okay, so Q. Finally, industrialization in the Bruce's homeland. Not to mention, like, the fact that we're gonna have to have, like, containment somewhere. Oh, that's too far ahead. We want to focus on what we need. with a little bit of room to improve. All right. So here we are with our industrial plating, and now we just need another constructor over here from this guy, yeah, to Q production constructor. Another constructor over here, and I think I want to align it with its buddies, like right there. Because if this guy's gonna have anything, like this is not probably gonna have the fourth one, and then this fifth one is probably gonna have to like loop around or something to over here, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I just hope we don't get any like invalid curvature or whatever. So this constructor, we need iron rods. And for iron rods, we also need power. So what I'll do, instead of me going out there and trying to find some new stuff, guess what? You just got a new power line off of this guy. I don't think like actual power rules matter here. I don't think they matter that much. Okay. So now we have rods. And these rods are gonna go to another assembler up here. And I think honestly, we should probably just make the assembler as close to this previous one as possible. I see that it's trying to like align itself, and I just want to make sure it's aligned with the right thing. It's so big, you know? I think this. And then we take what we got out of it. We have space. Take what we got out of it just now. This. And then we take our currently working thing over there. Now, this is gonna change. Like right now, we're just doing the basic portions. All right, we're just wanting to make sure that everything's working appropriately. And we got the right mindset, all right? We're gonna break it down and have some offshoots, but we need to make sure everything's like going the right way first. 2 over here. Maybe a little bit forward. Oh, I'm just dreading the time when it's going to be like, we don't want to do this anymore. Power is no longer available. Alright, so now we have modular frames. Great. What's that? Well, I hope the stream is looking good to you guys, because I really hope that the lag thing is no longer a thing anymore. I really hope that. Some more rotors there. And some smart plating, which we don't really necessarily need right now. Let's see. What else are we doing now? So we have the framing. Yep, it was gonna happen at some point. Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't like killed the power sooner, you know? So we have iron ingots We don't have specifically iron plates yet. Kind of want to see where the bottlenecks are, or if we just have enough to just make it on our own. I don't know yet. You know? Let's see here. Where are these rotors going to again? Oh yeah, over here. And we need 50 of them. I've been making nothing but smart plating, which is okay because we need smart plating. But some offshoots wouldn't be bad either. So maybe we just start making like a rotor assembler for just specifically rotors, since rotors would take so long to make. Makes sense. It makes sense to try and like make some sort of ideal, just for the ideal hard parts. Like rotors are really hard to come by. Which one's red? You have 93 biomass. You also have 93 biomass. One of y'all just decided to stop. I know. Like, you have a lot of bio. I don't get how these have more biomass than the other ones, you know? Like, they're all attached to the same grid. Oh, is it just too much? I think that might be the problem. I don't see like a dead power thing. Was there a guy by the conveyor belt? Yes, that's our guru. Right here. Hello, guru. This used to be where the hub was, and he's just he's here now. He's learned Zen. Okay, I think we should add power. Like another biomass burner. I think we're like topping up on power basically. Which sucks, but it sounds like that's what's happening, you know? So let's do that. I think this is what all of our power production is. Where all our power production is located. So I have no problems necessarily doing this. Let's put a biomass burner like closer. Doesn't all need to look perfect. They just try to put it on top of the another biomass burner. I mean, to each their own if they want to do stuff like that. I'm not really the type. Split it to like 100. And then what I want to do is we want to connect this. All right, just like that. Now turn back on. Okay, so yeah, it was going over. See that? Yeah, we probably should add one more, to be honest. Let's add one more biomass burner. Just to be safe here. Which, you know, it sucks for us because it means we have to get more biomass. But at least we're making stuff. You know? Like the whole point of the game, we're making stuff. Recently, on the topic of making stuff, I've been looking into a lot of vector math. And I say this, not to say that I'm about to spout vector math at you, but I've basically been wrapping my head around Freya Holmer's videos. Basically, she just keeps going on about like specific topics and stuff, and it really helps to like jog the memory about what vector math really is, because like sometimes you just forget what the hell cross product is or how to use it or whatever. But like, it's really been helpful to listen to and to watch. It also kind of like affirms my own beliefs. It's like listening to someone who, it's like you're the crazy man and all they hear is, oh, you just speaking mumbo jumbo, dude. We don't like any of that, man. Like, now it's like, oh, I'm not the crazy one anymore. Thankful I'm not the crazy one anymore. Okay. So I do need to... So we're making industrial plating up there. I think we should be able to see if we need to make another rotor up there. Because we have industrial plating being made down here, and I bet that's being waterlogged. Waterlogged? No. You know what I mean. I thought he was standing, but I see he has transcended. Yes. He has in fact transcended this universe and will never return to his rightful spot, at least until an update occurs. So yeah, industrial plating is taking a while with this. Which makes me think that screws over here, well, it looks like the screws are just going in. At some point there'll be a bottleneck here. Anyways, I have a feeling that this either this or the top screw portion. The top screw is going really fast though. I don't know. Anyway, so what I was saying is the What was I talking about? I was talking about vector math and how like it's been affirming to be not the crazy man in the room. Yeah. I'm not the crazy man in the room, the end. I don't know. That's what happens whenever I lose my train of thought. I don't know. Right. Focus on one thing at a time. We need to make rotors. Like maybe its own, another like rotor station. And in order to make rotors, we need... Because we have smart plating ready. It's being made up upstairs. We have modular frame ready. Now we just need to start making rotors. And that's cast screws and iron rods. I don't know why I forgot how iron rods said. Iron rods, as you can see, they don't come out the quickest, like at all. Makes me want to just make another machine for iron rods. But the cast screws, oh boy, they come out plenty, you know? So, Makes me wonder, can I like change this somehow? So, let's see, right? Let's see if, let's just imagine for a second, right? Let me hop up here. Let's just imagine we have these three places, right? We need cast screws and iron rods for the rotors, right? I'll make another iron rod thing over there. So technically, these iron rods can go over here. But then where would the industrial plating go? Over here? Because then the cast screws can be in the middle? It feels weird to make another thing for cast screws. Like, I kind of want to just hop off of this one, you know? Maybe we just make a splitter here and call it a day? I mean, it's not that bad. Well, let's first... Yeah, let's first make another constructor, I guess. Let's make those two other constructors that I was talking about earlier. And let's see where that takes us. Oh, need more space. I feel like the main character is a plumber. And I don't mean that to be like, oh, like, plumbers are like a terrible job. I feel like he's like really smart. Like I feel like, you know, a handyman, a plumber, a carpenter, you know, they would be like over there thinking like, the plumbing doesn't really work here. Oh, did I delete the tree because I did that? Oh, never mind. Okay, it's right there. That makes me think maybe I should raise it. Let's see. Maybe if I put like a ramp here instead. Something like that? Maybe. I have to do this though. To like accommodate that. Hope that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Come on. Okay. And then... No, we don't want 2 meters. We want 1 meter. Alright, cool. That looks good to me. Yeah, I like that. Alright. We need another constructor. That was like the main point. But yeah, I think that the main character is definitely like a plumber type. Like he's because yeah, I'm not a plumber, and I don't think he would have thought to put the constructor in like this. Anyways. I guess you could say he's Mario. Yeah. Exactly. I guess that could be a reason why they went with Mario being a plumber later on, right? Well, other than the fact that like the game was kind of based around like pipes and stuff, but like it's like plumbers are like very like, you know, who's in all the porn magazines and stuff? Plumbers. Like they get the shit done. Got scared there. In multiple ways, more than one. They get shit done. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Click here. I almost wanna like lift. Well, it's too late now. Have to bring this down. Three. Here. Here, maybe. I want to turn here. It's like here, right? To be honest, I could probably move this. That's probably causing all the clipping and stuff, so. Don't worry, there's other ways up there right now. We'll take care of that later. Q. Foundations. And we'll find a different way up there later. Right now we need to expand this area, and we'll work on that later. Let's have a weird hump for this. Okay, so that's that done. And we also need you in here. Okay, we have all of our iron going to the constructors. We wanted one of these to become rods, and one of these to become, was it plates? Or screws? Screws. So it's 25 screws per rotor. And we get like how many screws per thing? 20 screws. So I don't think it's that big of a call to make another screw thing. I think that's fine. Hey, I think that's fine. That should be okay. And we're so close to this other iron mine here, we could totally set it up to where we have another iron mine here. It kind of connects over here, and like if we need additional needs, we can use it. I'm seeing lag in OBS, but I'm not totally sure if that's transferring over. Anyone know? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna see if this is working the way I want to. Okay. It looks fine from my standard viewpoint. Okay. Well, maybe everything's fine. Maybe. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I'll edit that out later or something. I don't know. Alright, so let me get this off the screen so I don't use any more of my CPU power than I need to. And back to it. Alright. Yeah, like I said, we can totally like try to make a mine over here with what we got. Can't mine this rock? Interesting. Yeah, we totally make another mine with that iron mine over there. So I don't think we should be concerned about whether or not we're making the right things. I think this is either cast screws or iron rods, one or the other. I think I'm gonna make cast screws over here. Put that in there. Just to give it a startup. Okay, so then from here, we're gonna have an assembler and assembler. encroaching others' clearance. There. Oh, that's gonna be an invalid position. Like silly mistakes like that, you know. I don't think a plumber would do that. I think a plumber would be like, "That's not how it's gonna get done." You know, like immediately just say, "No, that's not it," without even pressing the OK button. Solve all of our issues. Let's see. That's 4. That's also 4. I think we need to bring. We either need to bring the power from one of the other modules to the to this one, or we need to here, maybe over here. Yeah. Is that another Bruce? No, it's just machinery. You know, doing some machinery things. This, and then put that over here. Oh, that's actually the end. Okay, good. So, then move this up. Over here. Okay. The reason why I'm having like these... Oh, excuse me? Oh, it's okay, good. The reason why I'm having these like separate poles is to just make sure that we have... Like just now, that separate pole helped us connect the grid up here, you know? And now we still have access here. We have access there. And now we can make rotors here. Okay. So the iron mine is now making rotors. It's making modular stuff. We need to start kind of encapsulating everything now. Which makes me think, because we don't want to end up in another situation where we need to like, well, it's not that bad to have to refurbish everything. Especially with this design, we can like modify things a little quicker, I think. So I don't think we need to worry necessarily about that. Now, do we want to put everything in here? I don't think so, because there's just not enough space anymore, right? Okay, and then sort this. There's just not enough storage. What we could do instead... Well, actually, I didn't even think about this. Could we deconstruct the pod that got dropped over here not too long ago? Hello, Bruce's. I come with no quarry. I only come to deconstruct which does not belong to you. No. Cannot deconstruct it. Surprising. It's probably to make sure that you get the CPU out of it. But I don't understand why it wouldn't be like a Boolean or something attached to that. It would say like, oh, you know, you got the CPU and everything needed out of the device. Great, now you can deconstruct it for parts, you know? Anyway. Kind of don't know what to do from here. Because we're going into storage, which makes me feel like we should have a storage type facility somewhere else, like way far away. Like up here? That takes a long time to get to, right? Like, if we're already stacking stuff up, wouldn't that take a really long time for us to, like, put all these things down over here? Maybe we just don't make a storage thing yet. No, we need one because of the smart plating. Maybe we have storage stuff for what's involved. I think I like that idea. And I failed at jumping, so now I'm under here. Help. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my neighbors have a child, and that child likes playing with the car keys. I find it really funny because it's kind of like he's on an alarm. He's kind of like a weird alarm clock. It's like, oh, it's like the third time today, so it must be like mid-afternoon. In any case, it's nice to hear that, you know, people are reproducing and stuff. That sounded weird. It's nice to know that the human race is going to continue. There we go. All right, there. 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 And what I'm doing here, I'm basically setting up for a storage tank for the smart plating. And then whatever else I want a storage tank for, I'll make up here as well. Because, yeah, I just think that that's important for us to have if we want to succeed anywhere in here. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Okay. So now that that's going, now we're having a bunch of smart plating, right? So this will fill up with smart plates. What's this made out of? What's this doing? This is for rotors specifically. I don't know. At the rate that they're going right now, I almost kind of wish I didn't put this here. But it's okay. I just won't take anything out of it. At the assembler as well. This can probably be used for stuff, so I'm gonna put a storage container over here. For instance, right, like take this smart plating, store it, and now all of it's being stored up, and we're not losing any sort of production. I think the rotors up here are more important than the rotors down there, specifically because now we want to overclock it. Because it's using for smart plating, and smart plating takes such a long time because of how much rotors go down. Those down there, though, we don't care about those, because those are basically just, you know, additional rotors. They're rotors plus. They're like, you know, you have your debit card and then you have your credit card, and you know, sure, your credit card gets you a lot of perks and stuff, right? But in reality, what really makes you like pertinent with your money is how much debit you have. I mean, credit does really matter in the United States, but still. Factory tour? Sure, I can give you a factory tour. Except, you know, my factory, it looks like this, so this is where the mine is, right? This is where, like, the stuff from the mine gets smelted. It's like an entire smelting section, right? I have an entire portion for, what's it called? Rotors, iron, reinforced plating, and then up top, I have an entire thing for smart plate, because they asked for 500 smart plates, which I don't know why or how I'm gonna get that far so fast, but you know, I got to 50, so should be able to get some more, right? 56 actually, but you know, who's counting? I also have 2 other mines like out there. Like way over yonder is a copper mine somewhere, and then way behind this factory is a like concrete mine. So yeah, that's my tour, and there's my space elevator. But you know, I bet that's not impressive at all. It's just a towering thing that's piercing the sky that a random robot told me to make. So, anyways, what was I going off from? Right, so we have the reinforced plating started, we have the rotors started, and to be honest, the cords have already been started. I think right now, for what our milestone entails, we're good. We just need to like basically capture all of our stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some captured some boxes up for it to fill up on its own, and then we'll change that as time goes on whenever we need to, because like there's reinforced plating there, 73's worth, and because we did that, now you see it's still slow to get into the assembler, but any sort of like additional plates are basically headed in for storage, so we get that additional storage for those plates. But we don't have like the same sort of like, it's not backlog. I don't know what the word is. I'm bad at words today. We don't have that sort of like plumbing issue that we do with rotors, just because rotors take a shit long time. So. Let's see. We need... Let's see here. We probably need to get these rotors out into their own thing, so that's what we'll do here. Yeah, I really wish there's a quick button for it. And then here. Alright, great. Actually this one... No, that's fine, because I think it's a ramp on this end. Hold on. That's 2 meters. Thank you. Reason why I'm doing this is only because of this barrel tree down here. I got scared that I despawned. I wanted to be able to actually be there, because it's my only source of sustenance right now. Well, not my only source, there's others out there. It's just like, you know, rather have one than not have one. But, let's see here. We have to get this, the organization for storage containers. All right. And then this is where the rotors are gonna go. I don't mind if it's sideways on for this. I really don't mind, because they're not gonna be there forever. And the same thing goes for the storage container over here. Oh, look at all those rotors. Oh man, a dime a dozen, really. Dime a dozen. More like $1 a dozen. So expensive. It takes such a long time. Anyway. And then this one. We have this going from here to here. Alright. Alright then. So now we have our modular frames getting captured. So that's good. So we have our rotors being made, our modular frames being made. We also have our reinforced plating being made, right? Which I think is somewhere over here, right? Am I wrong? I am in fact right. I am right, because it's basically eating these things up. And that's great. That's epic. So I think we're good. I think because we have enough cordage. So let's focus a little bit more on exploration a little bit. Let's switch ourselves out here, because we need biofuel. All of this is reliant on biofuel. Every single bit of this process requires us to have as much biofuel as possible. I might need another. I might need to make a personal storage box. No, I don't need to make another one. I can just go up here to the hub. I'll just put this in here. And then I'll put the rest of my stuff that I don't need. So for instance, the rest of this, I think I'll keep the biomass on me actually. Okay, let's store all and take what we need. I'll take the biomass that I need with me. A beacon would be nice in case we found something else. Chainsaw's obviously good. The rest of this can stay in here. How long's it been? Well, that's a thing that I didn't think about. I didn't put actually putting a timer on here. I'm actually supposed to get up every like couple of seconds for my surgery things. So let me see what it's been a bit. It's been about an hour. All right. Well, what we'll do? Well, I'm going to start heading out right after this. All right, we're going to be exploring. We're going to go check out, get as much biofuel as we possibly can, right? And we're going to own the world as much as we possibly can, and maybe fight some of those fire-breathing monster things. But we'll do that right after this break. So, BRB. Okay? Be back in a second.